P1 writes in, this was last week, we were talking about grocery stores or where you worked and stealing from the grocery store or fast food restaurants.
A lot of restaurants. Like the pizza sneakers.
Yeah, that's how it started. A woman said that she would have her friends call in at the end of the night. She worked at a pizza place, and they would call in with 10 minutes to go and order a pizza and not come pick it up. So 20 minutes after they closed, she'd say, well, I'll just take it home. Mm-hmm. They got it for free, and she'd go to her friends, and they'd eat it for free, which was kind of small-end stuff. Mm-hmm. Then there were others that were like wiring up gas pumps the wrong way to steal from the employer. A P1 here says, I worked at Bird's grocery store as a teenager. This is sort of a reverse on this. We had a disgruntled assistant manager who decided he wanted more money. So for $50, he'd open the back door and let us teenagers load up on beer, fill the bed of our trucks with beer, snacks, food. We got so much we ended up setting up shop ourselves and selling it to our friends at a markup because we were just stealing beer, period. Did it 4 times. Last time we got ribeyes, cigarettes, and beer and had a huge party out by the lake. What?
Yeah, that's really crooked.
These are...
Could you have gone to that party in good conscience, Kelly?
That's exactly what I thought. I would never be
dying to be invited to any party. I wanted to be at that age.
Yes, I wanted to be invited to those.
You know, we stole these from the Birds. What? Or do they just pay the manager off the books?
I don't know. This guy said no. This guy said they paid the assistant manager $50.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they paid him.
They paid him $50, but they got probably
he looked the other way.
$500 worth of
ridiculous retail. Yeah,
ribeye, cigarettes, and beer.
Yeah.
How does somebody's got to notice that?
Yeah, somebody's got to count inventory.
Yeah, eventually, once they start doing inventory,
all that money, all that food is missing like that. I would have gone because I wanted so bad.
Desperate.
Although, did I tell you the one time I was invited, I got too scared and didn't go. Because somebody said, all the beer you can drink, all the weed you can smoke. And I was, 17.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And then it got time to go. I looked in my mother's eyes. And
she knew.
She was like, have fun. And I just, I don't think I'll go after all. I couldn't do it to her.
Have fun at the party. Will there be girls there?
I just couldn't do it to her.
Thank you for being a friend.
Saturday night. We watched Golden Girls on a Saturday night instead of me going to the party. I sort of half regret it and half think it saved my life. Maybe I go over there. Yeah, who knows?
You never know.
You get in a fist fight?
Something.
Somebody jabs you in the neck with a bottle?
Yeah.
Cut bottle. Broken bottle.
I could have died that night. A Bud Dry.
I swear.
That's right.
The other day.
Ice house.
What? You said all the pot.
Part of me says it saved my life. Like I was telling Chris Demm the other day, I've seen more holiday commercials, pretty early.
Oh, yeah, bunches of them.
Yeah. Yep. But the first one I saw, this is about a week ago, I saw an ad for, I don't even remember the product now, but it was showing, it was either a grocery store or some online product, but it was showing a grandfather, an older guy, and he was getting ready for Christmas, like the family was coming over, and his daughter called, and she was there with the kids, and she said, are you sure you want us to come this year? Are you sure you want to host this? And he's like, yeah, I want to do it. So he sets up and everything, and then later, the kids are there, the grandkids are there, and they have a video rolling of an older woman with him from like last year. And he says, you see that? There's your grandma. And it's clear that she's not with us anymore. So I told Chris Demm about this. And he said she was killed storming the Capitol on January 6th.
Yep.
Yeah. I never thought the Capitol Police would open fire on me, Ma.
It's a short 2 weeks later. Man, after these videos were taken.
They got her.
Yeah.
They put her down in her tracks.
Yeah.
She was running. They got her. It's being litigated now. That's the second part.
Yeah. Oh, well.
They should send you
Pass
online.
the yams.
This is the weirdest Kodak commercial ever.
Poor Grams.
I know. My son's doing now. This as a teenager, this guy says he stole all that food. And what my son's doing that's now a point of contention at our house. Now, my daughter just told us this, and he's denying it. But now let me give you at dinner.
This does not sound positive at all.
Now my wife's really hopping mad about it, and I am to a degree. I just can't, I can't get my dander up about much. I just basically just go through life just meandering along, But my wife is really angry about it.
Just keep the volume level below a certain
exactly
number.
That's all I care about. So every night we have dinner as a family. Okay, I'm on the couch. My wife's on her chaise. The kids are at the table. Okay.
One
TV blaring.
One man's
blaring.
family.
Right.
It was the best part of your day.
Exactly. We do a lot of that. Okay.
We didn't pray.
Yeah, my daughter has to. We give her the prayer, and then we go through what's the best part of your day and so forth. Well, my daughter says, then it just turns to chit chat about the day. How was school?
That's good.
That's what we do. 15 minutes of this and that. And then sometimes I'll start talking about, I don't know, my day, politics, whatever it might be, something, this and that, the world events. And
Somebody
all.
said something.
Exactly. And just world events. And my daughter says that while I'm talking or while my wife is talking, that my son, only so my daughter can hear it because they're across the room, under his breath says, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody. As I'm talking and saying this stuff, he's
But you can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Because Deborah Norville's blathering on in the background.
That's right. He'll go, shut up, nobody cares, shut up, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares. And she's just revealed this to us.
Wow.
And
do we know how long this has been going on?
Years.
Wow. As soon as actual family time ended?
Yes, as soon.
And you went into your little splinter groups?
That's right. Yes.
You disperse.
Yes. We dispersed a couple of years ago where we were like, all right, let's forget.
Yeah.
It's probably for the
Let's
best.
just go to the couch and eat.
We don't need to use real plates anymore.
Right.
I do like your kids at the table policy.
They are. They're at the table with each other. My wife and I are cozy on the sofa and her chaise. But apparently he, under his breath, keeps saying, nobody cares, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
So my daughter says this, and my wife hits the roof. She is
While the boy's in the room too?
no, he was upstairs.
Okay.
And
So she revealed this just to the parents?
just to us.
The daughter.
Well, first just to my wife. And I came in. I was outside, and I came in, and she goes, you're not going to believe what your son is doing. And I said, what is it this time? And she told me, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't get all that upset about it. I was like, okay.
Guess what? I don't
I
care.
said, man, that's pretty rough.
How dare he?
That's pretty rough.
When she said that to you, did you say, nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares?
And so she called him down and ripped him a new one.
Just one-on-one or in front of the whole family?
In front of the whole family. And he goes, I do not do that. I do not. And she goes, yes, you do. And he's like, no, I swear I never do that.
Could you, at any point during this conversation, Kelly, get a look at the dynamic between your son and your daughter? Was he like glaring at her?
Yeah, he was eyeing her.
threatening her with the back of the hand.
He was eyeing her pretty good. I feel like he's definitely doing this.
Will she get a smack for this later?
I think later he may take it out. I don't know how, but he may take it out on her later. But he was saying,
Oh man, I worry about her fish and her guinea pigs.
right, you never. That's a good point.
He's going to strangle a fish.
One of them is going to be, or one of the guinea pigs will be out there in the water feature.
Possible.
How'd that gate get open?
It's a shame something happened to those guinea pigs.
Yeah, I worry about their safety. I agree.
But she wouldn't give that up unless there was a reason.
They were fighting about something.
There was something else.
They're
And she's
going
like, I'll show
somewhere.
him.
Yeah, she had that was a big card to play.
Yes.
Oh yeah. She,
I hate to bring this up, but he didn't learn this behavior by watching you. And you do this without knowing it.
subliminally.
Like as your wife is talking, you are just sitting there going, nobody cares.
Exactly.
Nobody cares.
Pushing the peas around your
Nobody
plate.
cares.
Yeah.
And he's like, if he's doing it, I can do it.
Man, he got in real trouble, and then she says to me, "Do you have anything to say to your son?" And of course, I was like, "Yeah, don't do that anymore. Stop doing that." But I guess that's just
She's being the tattler too, though.
Yeah, she was tattling on. I guess nobody cares about what I'm talking about at home, and I get that. I think around here, I kind of picture Biggie going, "Nobody cares."
Yeah, it's not just at home.
Nobody cares.
I try to turn my mic off.
At least there's that. He does it under his
there is a
breath.
point in every adolescent's life
Oh, yeah.
where you kind of, you need to break free.
Complete tune-out. Yes, he didn't care. Exactly.
We've all probably done it to some extent. That's a pretty bold move
Yeah, I'd say.
to literally say it.
I think the two of us have such a great bond, though. It was hurtful.
I mean, you have a few things.
You still have a bond. The bond will be there.
The bond can't be broken.
Well, no, but it can bend a lot.
I guess it's
It
big.
can
That's a
bend
good thing
whole
about a
lot.
bond.
Yeah, it's supposed to bend, and then when they get older, then it'll
come around.
It'll come back around. But
There's more grocery stores here in the news, and restaurants, workplaces. At a Taco Bell in Ohio, A fight broke out because an employee and a customer got into an argument over a missing burrito. It was a $1 burrito, and the customer said, you didn't put it in the bag, and the employee said, you didn't order it. And she said, yes, I did. And they had 911 calls from both the customer and the Taco Bell general manager because things started to escalate.
Well, first she took a burrito, smeared it all over the window, tried to get in through the window to come at me like I mugged her face to stop her and push her back. I guess she's mad because she's the only worker. She's being rude, saying that she couldn't give me my stuff back. And I'm like, I mean, you're going to give me my food because that's stealing at the end of the day. So then she got mad and slapped me in the face. She wouldn't leave. So I opened the window. I said, is this what you want? Here's your burrito. Don't come back.
And that was how it ended. And apparently a burrito was indeed smeared all over the Taco Bell window like that.
Well, that's not helping anyone.
No.
Rough. It's getting rough out there. You know,
burrito people.
People at each other's throats out there.
Refried bean, meat, cheese.
It was a
$1 burrito. You're looking at that could what that could have been. That's the bean and rice and cheese burrito.
Exactly what it
for
was.
a buck. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was. I took my daughter to Taco Bell the other day. She got 4 cheesy roll-ups. And
What's that?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Cheese.
Tortilla shell, cheese,
rolled
cheese,
up.
like a quesadilla, but already rolled?
For $1.50.
Yeah, toss in the microwave.
That's
Is it
it.
like a quesadilla in joint form?
It is.
It's a quesadilla reefer.
Yes, that's exactly what
Cheese
it is.
reefer.
Yeah. What should we call this? A cheese roll up?
It's called a cheesy roll-up.
Yeah, they gave up a long time ago.
I saw a thing the other day. It was like
They can't even call it queso roll up.
No, they didn't. No,
No.
they just went cheesy roll up. Something the other day said like honest slogans if you're being honest, and of course Taco Bell was. We have the same food item named 16 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
That's right. This is another bad story. This took place in Salt Lake City. Apparently, a guy has tried to shoot his adult father for buying him the wrong chicken wings. This happened last week where there was an argument over a guy playing guitar, and his adult father shot him through the guitar. This is over chicken wings. The son ducked. The dad went after him. They went through the wall into a neighbor's apartment, and cops were called, of course. They're wrestling over a gun. The son fired 2 shots into the ceiling. No one got hit. No one got hurt, luckily. All over chicken wings.
Very Matrixy.
Yeah, very much so.
You know, I was thinking, because I saw that headline too over the weekend, and you remember, was it maybe 2 weeks ago we were talking on the show about the bloomin' onion
Yeah.
and the glory that is the first time you have
Oh, the bloomin'
onion.
Yeah.
And we got a message from our friend who runs an Outback Steakhouse, longtime P1 listener, and you know we speculated that the bloomin' onion was their top app.
Yeah.
It's not.
Wait a minute. I thought the bloomin' onions was like 40% of their sales for apps. It's
Not anymore.
It's not.
You know what their top selling app is now?
Let me guess.
At Outback?
I'm going to guess. Cheesy bacon fries with ranch.
Cheese fries?
Cheese fries.
Nah.
Oh, those are nice. They sound good.
Those are the only 2 I get.
Yeah.
Those are the 2
Yeah,
that I go to.
they're the big ones.
I was thinking it's got to be the wings. We're a wing nation.
Biggie's right. It's wings.
Really?
Wings are the number 1 appetizer at the steak restaurant.
Do you know wings outsell the bloomin' onion?
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
we are wing people. Listen to this though. The first time I had a bloomin' onion, I had
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I used to get the cheesy fries, and I kept getting them and getting them and getting them. And then I went with my friend Josh, and he said, "Have you had this bloomin' onion?" And I was like, "No."
That's too exotic.
It scares me. What is it?
He said, "Get this." We got both. And I wound up eating more bloomin' onion, and he wound up eating more cheesy fries.
My God.
And then we went to see The Fugitive. What?
Now that's a date. It's that sauce that you dipped it in and got
Oh,
you.
my
wasn't it?
God,
I put
that's
it over
what
the
does.
top for you.
So
that and a
good.
fried onion, hell.
This is food related. A woman in Pennsylvania is facing a criminal charge after striking another woman in the back of the head with a cold chicken at a Walmart supercenter.
Whole bird or packaged?
Whole bird.
Cold cooked or
cold, but not frozen. So different.
but uncooked.
Uncooked.
Oh, well, that's salmonella on the back of her head.
Cold poultry. You
Yeah.
got her, yeah. Police say Tahoni Fix, who is 20, threw cold chicken at Kimberly Pittman, 52, while inside the Walmart in Chalmsburg, central Pennsylvania. This is 15 miles from the Maryland state line. They got into a big argument over the chicken.
That's so Walmart.
And as one walked away, the other flung the cold chicken at the back of her head.
Maybe there was a special and one got the last one.
Maybe. I buy those too. When they're on special, I buy them. But you have to cook them like that day. Otherwise, if it's got a sticker on there, they're going out.
It's not cut chicken, though, right?
This was a whole chicken. Struck Miss Pittman in the back of the head, according to the Pennsylvania State Police.
That's bones, too.
Yeah, that is. That's right. She was injured, but she is okay. Got checked out by a doctor, but is okay.
Thank God.
I wonder if you can get I guess, we talked about lawsuits and stuff with our attorney, Lisa Lanier. I don't think there's a lawsuit over this, though, unless you have some real serious damage to yourself. She seemed okay when all was done. I'll tell you, though, a frozen chicken. People have thrown frozen chickens, and that's like a bowling ball.
Yeah, those frozen turkeys off bridges.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Going through windshields and stuff.
That's like a cannonball.
Yeah, it really is. But a cold chicken's bad enough. I'm hearing that we should be okay with turkeys this year. Get them early.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.